Leadership, being an effective, productive, and efficient leader. Once again, this is Pastor Mulenga Chela going on to lesson number 2. How to become an effective leader. You have to understand that leadership is moving people from point A to point B. Leadership is accomplishing a set goal. Leadership is about drawing people and giving them a vision, an idea, a goal, a plan, and inspiring them to rise together as a unit to achieve the goal. That's leadership. Wherever you are in life, there is leadership happening. Whether you are in a football club, there is somebody who's a leader. Whether you are in school, there is somebody who's a captain. Whether you're in a workplace, there is a leader. In every aspect of life, we need leaders. And today we move forward to help you understand how to be an effective leader. You see, a leader is a member of the first line of management, a person who's responsible for a group of people and for higher level of management. And that is what you are aiming for. That's what you need to be. Not just to be an ordinary person in that workplace or in that place where you are, but for you to rise to higher levels of management. You know, for a person to be a leader, that person should be trained. So for you to get there, you have to train yourself. You don't just become a leader all of a sudden. Train yourself. Number 2, take charge of the work. Take charge of the work, of the people that are under you, of the duties and the responsibilities that have been given to you. Number 3, do a research. Research on the company, the organization, the people that you're working with, the goal that you want to achieve. Do a research on the management policies, a research on the market, research on different aspects that will help you become successful. Number 3, in order for you to become an effective leader, you have to learn how to communicate effectively to the people that you lead. Leadership is about communication. Leadership is about imparting vision. Leadership is about imparting ideas. Leadership is about imparting a goal. So you have to learn how to communicate well. So moving from there, you have to understand that a leader's duty is to deploy human capital, resources, to create and satisfy markets in the most effective way possible. So for you to be a good leader, you have to be able to use the people that you're leading so that they can become productive and efficient, and at the end of the day achieve the goal that has been set. You see, without the ability of enabling your followers and the people that you lead to be efficient, productive, there is no good leadership. Good leadership is about, listen to this, deploying human capital and creating and satisfying markets in the most effective and possible way. You see, supervisors, leaders, managers' success is measured by the ability of that person to use other people to get the work done effectively. Let me say that again. An effective leader is one who uses the people and the resources around him and brings them to a point where they are highly effective and productive. That's your goal. That's your goal as a leader. Your goal is not for you to do everything, but your goal is to ensure that the people, your team that you work with is effectively productive, effectively working, ensuring that the company, the organization, the church, the ministry succeeds. You see, for you to do your leadership effectively, you have to understand that you have to have groups. One person cannot lead 1,000 people. One person cannot lead effectively 100 people. You have to get to a point where you divide it down. That's why when you read the Bible tells us that when Moses was leading the children of Israel to the promised land, the Lord gave him wisdom to divide the numbers. He divided them. There was a leader over 1,000 people. There was a leader over 500 people. There was a leader over 100 people. There was a leader over 50 people. So as a leader, you have to study your group, know the size, and be able to break it down in portions that are easily manageable. And an effective group team consists of 15 people. If you make it larger than that, you might not manage it well. That's why it's important that you have small groups within a big organization and you have supervisors over each one of those teams so that the supervisors help you lead well. Each supervisor, each leader in the team should be able to know the people that are under you. Know your team, know their names, know where they stay, know their education level, their skill, their maturity, and their capacity. Because you don't want to give a person with no capacity big responsibility. Secondly, know and communicate each person's role. As a leader, you have to know the team that is working with you. You have to know each person and know each person's role. Be able to communicate that role effectively and very well. Number 3, develop a good working relation. You see, good leaders are people who know how to live with other people, how to work with other people, how to dwell and be with other people. Good leaders have good working relationships. How do you do that? By being kind. You have to be kind and firm at the same time. You have to be loving but a disciplinarian at the same time. You have to be humble and yet authoritative at the same time. A good leader is a person who genuinely cares for the people he works with. Next point, respect individuals. For you to be respected and to be followed by people, you have to respect individuals. And respecting individuals means that you respect their family. A leader should never say negative comments about another person's family, about another person's husband, spouse, children, etc., etc. And do not share negative opinions. Do not say, I'm just joking. No, that will go a long way in hating your team. You see, respect your team's feelings and be respectful at all times. When you do that, the team will respect you, they will follow you, they will obey your leadership. Next, communicate policies and changes in time. In every organization, there are rules that have to be followed, and you as a leader have to communicate that in time. And ensure that your group is well organized, trained to do the job, and trust them to do it. As a leader, trust your team. Have faith in them. Believe in them. Cheer for them. And stand behind them, cheering them on for the success of the whole organization. God bless you.